The PRS SE NF53 is a bold move to say the least. It's a bastardized familiar body design, really strange looking pickups, a comfortable yet very weirdly shaped neck, and a headstock that screams I max out my 401k. It's honestly hilarious how easy it is to make fun of this instrument, and the funniest part is I really enjoy playing this thing. And thanks to those two little letters right there, now you only need a bachelor's degree to put the down payment on it. Today I'm here to offend, defend, and lovingly showcase this dope new import from PRS, and if you like what you see, maybe this can become a part of your next rig. My name is Zach, welcome to Audibly Dumb. Flipside Music are the ones letting me borrow this guitar so I can give my thoughts. Links in the top comment, go check them out. Very cool guys. And the very first thought I have is nothing says I make money while I sleep, quite like owning a PRS. I'd say his full name, but my credit score isn't high enough. And when they drop a new product, we all say the same thing. Gee, I can't wait for the SE to come out. And that's because money's hard. I ain't got it like that, PRS. Thank you for these options. Well, recently they decided to make their version of an iconic guitar that's commonly called a T-style, the Telecaster. They're trying to sell you a Telecaster, let's just be real here. And the last time they moved into this territory, we got the Silver Sky, and as exciting as that was, some of you lost your damn minds over that guitar. Let's be a little bit more reasonable with this one. Okay, Pumpkin? I try to approach every guitar with a fresh pair of eyes and not compare it to other things, despite the Telecaster rant that I gave just a moment ago, and this guitar requires that treatment. The neck is weird, the tuning pegs are weird, the body's weird, the finish is fucking weird, the pickups are super weird. I'm naming this one Al Yankovic. Disclaimer, weird does not mean bad. This guitar would not be in my house if it was bad. It just means different. I'm actually really having a lot of fun playing this thing. But let's go ahead and start off with the thing I love to hate the most about it. This headstock. It's like a beacon of hope for people that know how to offset their taxes. And you know what really sucks? It looks freaking awesome. That is a killer headstock design. And PRSs often don't have tuning issues. I know there's a lot that goes into that, but headstock, shape, angle, tuning pegs, all that, like it all wraps into it. It does a great job. It looks amazing and it performs well. I've been beating away on this thing for hours, that's what she said, and absolutely no tuning issues whatsoever. Now I'm gonna play you some super clean stuff here in a second, but first I just wanna talk about the neck on this guy. 25.5-inch scale, 22 frets, average savage, but thank you PRS for the 10-inch radius. To the purists out there that are saying it's 7.5-inch or it sucks, hey, go take a long walk off a short pier, guy. It's like a chunkier C-shaped neck, but with the 10-inch radius, it fills the hand when you're making chords, but you never really get hung up when you're soloing really fast either. And by soloing really fast, I mean flying through A minor pentatonic faster than Paul Reed Smith can say tone woods matter. It's got this scarfed neck construction here. Some say that's better, some say that's worse. I say shut up, nerds. I'm gonna trust the legendary guitar luthier over you in your bedroom. If he says it works, it works. That being said, it's pretty damn ugly. It's kind of an eyesore when you look at it. You can't feel a thing though, it feels great. And I would tell you to just never look at it, but the neck actually has some flame on it. It's got some stretch marks, B, so relatable. You're gonna wanna look at that. This is gonna sound stupid, but it's so smooth it feels cheap. It's hard to describe, but there's like zero grip whatsoever, and I actually really like that. I've actually never understood the whole sticky neck thing where like you sweat just a little bit, it sounds like a basketball court. Stupid, this is way better. Again, I hate to repeat, but like it's weird, it's different. It's super smooth, it feels very, very lightweight, which for some reason makes it feel cheap, even though it rings like a bell and is ribbed for our pleasure. Oh, dude, also, 0 fret snag. I mean, I've been playing this guitar for several hours at this point, and it's just, it glides so smoothly. Oh. Don't you hate when you're in a guitar store and the frets really suck? You go to hit the whole place with a Stevie, and it's like, bah! On the way down, cut your hand all to shit. You're like, oh, God! There's none of that here. I'm actually really having a hard time trying to articulate that the negative criticisms I'm giving aren't bad. They're justified, but they're not really bad. The whole thing is cool. Now let's go play some clean tones before I get mad. We're gonna go right into the Fender Princeton 68 Custom, volumes at 2.5, trebles at 7, basses at 3, reverbs at 4. Okay. I like that neck pickup. That sounds really, really good, actually. Cowboy chords. Cowboy chords. Alright, so the elephant in the room, this guitar is comfy, lightweight, smooth, modern, and also objectively kind of ugly as shit. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I actually think it looks really cool, but in the way people thought frosted tips were really cool. It's like riding a moped. It's fun, but you don't want your friends to see you. Totes jokes, what I'm trying to say is I think this looks cool, but if you don't, I understand you. It is justified. And despite the whole thing being an adjustment in general, it's actually kind of a brilliant design. It's familiar for Tele lovers like myself, but it also has somewhat of like an offset vibe to it, strangely enough. And all the parts that hurt on vintage instruments, like the harsh thing here, this has the tummy cut, it's got the little bevel here, the bridge is really nicely made, I'll talk about that in a second. All the parts that hurt on vintage gear is gone. You can tell everything is designed for comfort and longevity. The controls are out of the way, you're not accidentally hitting stuff, but it's still really easy to get to. If you can get past the looks and just accept it for what it is, I think there's a lot more about it you'll dig than you currently think. Perfect segue, you know what really rubs my roast about this instrument? These pickups. Good news is they don't sound bad. They just look like they look different for the sake of looking different. And I'm gonna be honest, the pick guard doing the pick guard thing here, it's a weird choice for sure. They look like sauerkraut smells. Terrible joke, I'm cutting this out. These are the PRS narrowfield DD pickups. DD stands for deep dish, and I've gotten some pretty dope tones out of them. Nothing really to complain about here. It seems really versatile. They get good clean tones, good low to mid-range overdrive. They got decent output. They're fun to play. Now, have I played worse sounding pickups? Absolutely, like a million of them. These actually sound pretty good. But that being said, is there anything that stands out about these pickups? No, there's nothing too remarkable, and trust me, take it from me personally, when you look fucking whack, you need a big personality to carry some of that weight. Oh, dude, before I dive into all the tones, real quick, this bridge is fantastic. Stays in tune, carries good vibration, super comfortable, doesn't cut your palm all to hell. Huge gold star for me. If you dig Teles or the PRS Vela, then Vela, I don't know how to pronounce that. You're gonna love this bridge. And secondly, this neck joint design is badass. It's still a single cutaway, but 0 friction or restriction. Hitting the 22nd fret is easy. Great job, PRS. This guitar has a neck with easier access than my wife's. But, tip you, waitress. We know it feels good, but let's see if it sounds good. Let's get some tones, nerds. Signal chain today. We're going from this guitar into my Vox Wah, into my Line 6 Helix, and into my Princeton 68 with the same EQ settings I mentioned earlier. Anything you hear today, distortion, fuzz, octave, modulation, whatever it is, it's all coming from the Helix. And I'll be sure to put on screen what is being played when. Happier than Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband, and that's crazy because that dude got paid. It's comfy enough to play for hours, it's versatile enough to play a wide range of music, and the upper fret access is very, very, very good. Cannot stress that enough. Also, this thing is lightweight, like I'm talking around 7 pounds lightweight, and it sits on a strap perfectly. Look at the angle. That said, it is justifiably gross looking to a few people. They could have chosen some more traditional colors here, but if they did, people would just be accusing them of copying Fender. It'd be a whole thing anyways. It really is a lose-lose situation in that regard, and I'm glad PRS chose the unique route because, let's be real, it's way more fun. The pots on this one aren't that responsive. They're only active from like 10 to 8. Anything after that is just kind of dead in the water. But let's be real, you're not actually riding the volume knob, are you? You're in your bedroom playing alone to no one just like me. You're not riding the volume knob to roll off distortion or whatever. Touch-sensitive pots are lost on heathens like us. But it does turn it on and off, and that's what we're using it for anyways. And another plus is the cost. $900 for an Indonesian guitar may sound crazy until you remember two things. A, we now live in a world where Chinese-made guitars cost over $1,000. I'm looking at you, Epiphone. And B, this is PRS, baby. You can pretty much bank on the quality being there, even on the import stuff. There's just a high likelihood that the quality on that instrument is going to be a bit higher than a lot of its competitors in this price point. But the real question is this: is it worth considering for your next rig? And the answer to that is absolutely. Whether you're a beginner and this is like your first guitar, or you've been playing for a little bit, you're trying to get that first real upgrade, you're on a cheap guitar now, or you're like me, you're a collector and gas is a real thing, you're a fucking degenerate, you just want to add to the collection. Regardless of who you are, this is at least worth taking the time to check out. At least that's true for this one. Once again, I borrowed this guitar from Flipside Music in downtown Denver. It's a local independent music store, really cool guys, killer inventory. Go look at their pedals selection, it's insane. This guitar is on their website as well. Link is in the top comment and in the description. Not an affiliate link, I'm just having fun working with these guys. My name is Zach, this has been Audibly Dumb. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if I say something's cool, it's 'cause it fucking is.